Hey folks, Justin from Tackle Tactics. Today we are out fishing the freshwater impoundments for bass. I'm here with Declan Williams and we've got a cool new product here from TT that Declan has been involved in the development of. So this is the TT FlashPoint Plus Tail Spinner. Also, he's been involved in making some cool Aussie colours for you guys that the fish are going to love. So stay tuned. Bass love these little guys. Let's get into it. Running and gunning around the dam.
Smash that little tail spinner there.
Scoffed it, beautiful.
One just whacked this, but so subtly.
That is awesome.
Straight into his mouth.
Teased him up then.
Straight into his mouth.
Just so many of them.
Oh, nice bass too.
Eat it, dude.
Very nice bass. Oh, cracking bass.
Can we get a net under him?
Yeah, I reckon. It's the first fish on the old tail spinner.
Yep, so that's a pretty good start for that guy.
Yep.
That's a new addition to the TT stable.
Yeah, we updated the FlashPoint Tail Spinner.
To a beautiful little bite-sized snack.
Yeah. And in a few of our new colours.
So baitfish profile,
Baitfish
nice little
profile.
heavy baitfish profile. So you can get a long cast,
Yep.
you can get it down into the fish.
That's what that guy's eating.
And then he has scoffed it.
Pop that guy back. Oh, lovely little bass there.
All right, we've been working our way around the dam, just having a look at a few points, and we've found a few bass holding on this point here that we're fishing, so we can see them here on the live. And basically we're casting around the area, and as we see fish sort of come in towards the boat, we're fishing vertically with that tail spinner. So tail spinner is an awesome presentation because it's a little more subtle than say a spinnerbait or a chatterbait. Nice weight for a big long cast or for fishing vertically, and that more subtle small blade on the back of that tail spinner to stir up those fish. Attract their attention with that bit of vibration. Hopefully they come over and it's got that nice baitfish little profile. Boom, and they eat it.
There we go. There's another one just eating it, jigging straight up and down there.
Tail spinner fun.
Tail spinner
Buckle
fun,
up.
yeah. These bass are pretty shut down here, so little tail spinner's a great thing to chuck at them. Another nice fish.
Oh, yep.
Mango?
Yeah, only a little tacker, but he was sitting on that fence line. I thought I was on the fence where you just bounced over, but it was a fish. He's getting a little bit bigger.
Yeah. That's looking bass-like. Yeah, a little bass.
Little bass, tail spinner. We just moved over to another point. Just running and gunning around the dam.
You smash that little tail spinner there.
Scoffed it, beautiful. Just pop that hook out. So that was just a pulsing sort of retrieve. Don't want him down up in Deck's foot. Yeah, just slowly. So we're varying the retrieve a bit. We're just throwing it out, letting it get toward the bottom. It's pretty weedy bottom, so we're sometimes letting it bump the bottom. Otherwise we just slow roll it back over, or we're giving it a pulse and a pause, a few rips, and just trying to get them, stir them up a bit. We've seen a few follow it and have a bit of a look and then they fade away, so we're just mixing that retrieve up a little bit. But yeah, he ate it with gusto over the top of that little barbed wire fence, and we'll send him. Cheers, buddy. So there you go, that's our tail spinner. TT FlashPoint Plus, so you can see that weight of that body of that, so that gives it good weight for casting, but it keeps the profile nice and small, which can be a good thing when you're bass fishing. You know, they get a bit finicky, they're eating small bait, so it keeps that profile small. We've got that swivel on the back there with that blade, and that blade spins in the water, creates flash and vibration to draw those fish in, and we've got that chemically sharpened treble on the belly there, so that doesn't miss. If they get anywhere near that, they're going to find that treble, and it hooks up very well. So that's our FlashPoint Tail Spinner, available in a bunch of colours and a few different weights.
Oh, look at them all on the sounder. Oh, Another little bass there on that corner. Oh, tail spinner is down that mouth. There we go.
Yes.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Convince that guy to eat on the sound of that.
That's pretty cool. We pulled a couple off this edge and then we've seen them hanging around on the sound of that, so Dex just dropped it down and teased him up and watched him eat it, which is pretty cool.
Convince that little guy to eat that. Righto, so we found a little patch of fish here on the screen. They're being pretty finicky today, so we're just finding individual little patches and then we're just sitting right above them, just little movements with our rod tip and just trying to entice those fish to bite. There we go.
Oh, beautiful.
That guy smashed that thing.
That was very
Little
cool.
bass. I don't know.
Change of colour too.
Yeah, I just went that green one there. The old fire tiger. Love that colour.
They can't miss on the fire tiger. They'll see it pretty easy.
Belted that thing.
That was cool.
Yeah. On the top of the nose there.
Another little patch on the...
Yeah, another little patch on the sound of that. Pop that hook out and chuck him back.
Just pulsing that
Yeah, just little
FlashPoint plus.
little bumps there. Chuck
Little
this
lift
guy
and
back.
drilled it. Very cool. Most of our fish today have come off points that we've been fishing, but in this case here we've got some really nice flooded grass that's flooded up into timber. So when that water rises and the grass floods, there's lots of insects and bits and pieces in there that the fish go in foraging for. So we're basically just making a cast into the edge of the grass and we're just slow rolling it out. It drops fairly quickly here, so we're allowing that tail spinner to fall as we bring it out. So just pulsing it or slow rolling it out. And we've had plenty of rattles in here from lots of spangled perch, but also Deck got a nice bass. Yep, there we go. So as that was dropping, that little spangle just ate it, but where there's smoke, there's fire. We know there'll be a couple more bass in here.
Righto, I reckon that's a little bass there. He is a little bass. Got me in the tree there briefly, but
Wild structure.
yeah, that little tail spinner again. Still got a bit of grass on him from where he got me in there, but beautiful little fish.
Oh yeah,
Righto.
yeah, that's solid.
It's a good looking fish. I might pick up the net for that guy.
Yeah, so we're just mixing it up again. Bit of jigging. Those ones on the sander are frustrating though, Deck.
Oh yeah. They don't want to eat, that's for sure. I don't know what you've
Whereas
got
this
here.
turtle,
Nice.
turtle loved it.
I think that might be,
Cod.
yeah, nice bass, is it? Yeah.
Oh, that's solid.
It's big tilapia.
Oh, wow. Big tilapia's eating. I'm okay with that. That guy's chunk.
It's such a,
He is a chunk on the tail spinner.
that is a big tilapia.
Put him on the mat.
Oh. Well, that's a bit different.
There you go. Oh, sorry, mate. There you go, though. Small profile. Hey, when you throw a small profile around, anything will have a crack at it. That's a fair chunk of tilapia. Beautiful looking. Have a look at that. You've done well on these colours,
Oh,
mate.
yeah.
They are spectacular. That's a beautiful colour in that TT FlashPoint Plus tail spinner. And that's a fair chunk of tilapia.
One less in the system.
One less in the system, we will get rid of him, but that's, you can see they're a big powerful fish. I thought that one felt pretty weird when I looked at it. Hey, it was straight, came up to the surface and was fighting a bit weird, but just shows the versatility of this little lure. It's a great lure for fishing vertical.
Yep.
And it's a great lure for casting and prospecting for fish as well. And I don't mind a decent chunk of tilapia as well. Tap him on the head and we'll get him out of here. Yep. Oh, that was a solid take. He belted that. A little bit of weight in him.
Definitely a bunch of bass. It is another tilapia.
I'm still copping a bit of grief from that last tilapia. Now I got another one.
I think this one's bigger.
He's a nice one. Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh well, eradicating a few pests today.
I'm copping a bit of crap for it, but I don't mind. They're a bit of fun. That sounded like a solid hook set, mate.
Yeah, I think this one might be the right creature. It's a little bass, but
Yeah, that's cool.
it's good to see another one. Oh, that tail spinner's down his mouth again.
Inhaled. You're having to play with another different colour.
Yeah.
Got the dark one on there. Often a popular one for the bass, eh?
Black and orange, that nightmare colour.
All right, there you go, folks. A fun session out on the water, chasing bass on a new lure. There's nothing we love more than getting out and testing a new lure. These are the final colour samples that have come through Decay. So in the new colour, so final colour sample stage we're at. So by the time you guys see this video out there, the stock will be here and it'll be in stores and it'll be ready to go. So if you love your bass fishing and you want to get stuck into a few, we've smacked the spangles today. We caught a bunch of bass, a couple of tilapia, throw it in the mix there. Absolutely bizarre. A beautiful little snack size profile with that flash and vibration to attract the bite and that nice chemically sharpened black nickel hook to pin them. So check out that TT FlashPoint Plus Tail Spinner at your local tackle store and online at tackletactics.com.au. Fish on.